Right, hello there guys, this is Joanne from the Green Fingered Longleys. We've got a bit of an episode with a small difference today. We're giving you a little bit of an update from what we've got going on at the allotment, but I also want to take a chance just to show you what I've got going on at home as well. You know, there's a few things gardening related and non-gardening related, just basically to show you guys what's keeping me busy, you know, what we've been up to, and also just to kind of give you a heads up that if there isn't as frequent videos going on YouTube, that's, you know, the reason why is because I'm probably tied up doing something else as well. So yeah, I'll switch round and we'll crack on with showing you what I intend to get done this morning at the plot. So back down at our plot this morning, just before I begin work, just explain what my intentions are. So myself and my daughter Sophia came down yesterday on Sunday, the 18th of October. We pulled all the dead foliage up off the cucumber bed, which, you know, completely everything gone out that one now. My intentions with that today is to turn it all over, and also that's the 2 bags down there. I'm going to use 1.5 of them, and that's basically the coffee grounds that we get from our Costa coffee shop. You know, they're really, really good. It's supposed to be slow release nitrogen into the soil, which is supposed to help the balance. So yeah, if you're interested in using coffee grounds, mixing it in with your soil, get yourself to your local Costa coffee and just ask if they've got any coffee grounds going that they would have been chucking away. You know, you may be able to use them. Also, using the last of our bloodfish and bone and perlite mix, which I think Phil's asked for some for Christmas, so we'll have to see if Santa brings him any. I think we're desperately going to be in need of that come the new season, so we'll have to sort that out if it doesn't come to fruition. I'm sure somebody might get him them. I also managed to take up half of the foliage in the marrow bed yesterday. Still the other half to do. So I'm going to crack on and catch in with you guys shortly. Right, welcome back everybody. Before I show you what I've managed to do, I wanted to quickly show you just inside these cloches that we've got. If you've seen the previous video, you may have known that we've planted our onions. Really happy. Hopefully they'll be able to do okay over the winter, but both the red and the white have started shooting. So I believe they're the red ones. So if I just get up, sorry for the wobbly hands guys, and the white ones too. Just dotted around in various places. Did you see the odd green shoot coming up? So I'm more than happy about that. Also planted our garlic the other week. And just take it underneath. Some of that. There's the odd one or two. They're just poking the head up. So yeah, they're obviously liking the weather conditions. It's not too much either way for them. Right, so what I've been doing is turning what was the cucumber bed. Just been digging that over. Managed to get it turned over, put the coffee grounds in, put the bloodfish and bone and perlite mix in, give it all a good mix around with fork again, and then I've raked it just so that it's level underneath, and then place some more cardboard over there. So that one, as far as I know, I think that's going to be spring onions next season. So keeping that one covered up until we get to the point of seeding next year. I didn't think I'd manage to get this done because got the bit of Monday morning being unmotivated, unfortunately, but managed to snap out of it, and I've managed to get the remaining bits of marrow foliage up. Have not turned the bed over yet though. I am going to do that on my next visit. As I said in the last video, chipping away little and often. Yeah, just to quickly show you as well, these are the what the boxes look like that we get. I've got another 4 that I managed to get hold of this weekend. All I did was pop to my local Halfords. You can even call in advance, they really don't mind, and just ask them if they've got any of the boxes that they've from the models that they've just brought into the shop and put on display, if they've got any of the packaging, you know, flat packed or otherwise. But yeah, they open out, as you can see, really well. This particular set of 4 beds only used 2 of the bite boxes, so they easily cover our 6 foot by 3 foot beds, do the sides of the boxes. So if you're interested in getting some good sturdy cardboard to look after your beds over winter, just to cover them up a bit, get yourself to your local Halford store. Anyways, this is it for the allotment. Unsure as to whether I'm going to be down here this weekend and into next week, as we've got the October school half term upon us. So I'll have the kiddies with me. Kids usually don't allow for much work being done, but we'll see what we can get sorted. I'm sure I'll manage the odd couple of hours here and there over the week. So yeah, that's it for the allotment for now, and I'll catch in with you in the home video very shortly. Bye for now. Hello everybody, it's Joanne from the Green-Fingered Longleys here again. Just at home, and this is the part where I want to show you what we've got going on in our gardens and our house as well. Just take you for a quick span around the garden. I've got several bushes, flowers and things still. This is a quick span round. Right, so to explain what my intentions are, into next year, when the weather picks up again in spring, I will be basically landscaping my front garden. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a big job, but I want to do it. This small hydrangea here is going to get pulled out and put into quite a large planting pot. We're going to take that one down to the plot when we've stripped all the weeds and the grass back around where the tap is, right next to our plot. We're basically putting gravel down there, as far as I know, and we just thought the hydrangea, because it's not huge, it'd, you know, like, be nice and decorative just in the little corner next to the tap. So that's that going there. There's a plaque which we found when we moved in, which I've glossed, which I'm probably going to make more of a focal piece in the garden. This is my blueberry bush. I'm going to leave my bushes here, I've decided, and possibly might get another one to go next to it to the right there where the hydrangea was, but still not undecided. The raspberry bush, I have been looking into how to prune this back, so if anybody's got any advice on like the best way forward, I think it's something to do with pulling all the old shoots out the ground, you leave the new growth. If anybody could like clarify for me on that, I'd be very, very grateful, because I don't want to go attacking it and then pulling the wrong bits off. I have done that before. My fuchsia is currently being propped up by a bamboo cane. Need to get some more support in place for this, because I really love fuchsias. They're a lovely plant and the flowers on them are absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, more support in place for that, because it's a bit top end heavy. We've decided that next year we're not going to do nasturtiums. Of course, they're just crazy plants. They've just absolutely and utterly taken over, drowning out all the other plants that I've put in there and such. So looking at other like creeper, like smaller based flowers that haven't got as as much leaves to them. And that's just, I can't remember what that is. Next door neighbour gave me it. I think it's the pansies or something. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to find out. No idea what this bush is either, but I do know for a fact that the bees absolutely love it. So we're gonna keep that there as well. The hydrangea in the corner, I'm digging that out and I'm going to be giving it to my mum. That's also going to be going in a large planter. The thing that's going to be replacing that is my plum tree, which is currently out in the back garden, so I'll show you that when we get round to that point. This is our main honeysuckle plant where we took the cuttings from. Not in its glory obviously, because it's dying back for the winter, but I'm hoping to get some trellising which I've got inside the house and just attaching that to the fence to try and encourage that to spread and grow along that. So that's that there. This is japonica. Barbara next door planted this for the gentleman who previously lived here, as we're council tenants, so she has been here for a good 10 plus years. We're gonna leave that in place as well. Currently have some paving slabs that I got off my next door neighbour, because they've just moved out next door on the other side. So because we need some for the shed base, they said that we could take them before they actually left the property. So that's another thing on the to-do list. All in all, what I'm going to be doing is skimming up all the grass, which is going to be a massive job, but you can't do it when it's boggy like it is at the moment. I'm going to draw a diagonal line from this point of the garden right to the far corner where the plum tree is going to be going, and then I'm going to drop it, so it's going to be like tiered. It's going to drop for the second half, which goes towards the gate. Hopefully going to make a focal point of the japonica tree in the middle, which don't know if you can see. I kind of started to cut the grass back at a point, which is there, but it's not particularly stayed. So that's it for my front garden. I'm going to take you inside the house now, so I'll catch you in a minute. Right guys, back inside the house now, just taking you upstairs. You'll have to excuse the mess in places, as family life is rather manic at times. A particular job that I have going on is the decorating of my bedroom. Well, mine and Phil's bedroom anyway. Bit awkward with Christmas coming up because we've got the usual bags of things everywhere. But yeah, there's all the walls need repainting, the woodwork needs redoing. There's some paper that needs scraping off in places, as you can see just there. It did look so much tidier, but we had a new lift installed last year. There's the new lift. The previous lift, which is why there's markings on the wall, was actually enclosed. That's what Phil uses to get up and down the stairs when he's having his bad days. So yeah, I'll be busy decorating the bedroom because it's an absolute must. So I'll just pop you downstairs and I can show you the other decorating job that I've got going on at the moment. Right, just about to go into the kitchen. Mentioned in the allotment video why Phil was at home yesterday. He's received his new cushion for his wheelchair because the other one was an incorrect size, didn't have enough padding in it, so it was hurting him a little bit. But he's got a new cushion now, so he's really happy with that. So just spin you around. Try not to wobble too much. Little Andrew watching Thomas and Friends on the iPad, keeping himself quiet. There's Phil.
Hey, well.
So the other decorating job that I've got going on at the moment, I've had to wait for the council to come and box some of the piping in that we had. Basically it's on show from the new boiler that I got installed back in July with the heating system, and it's been open ever since, you know, despite being them being asked that we wanted it enclosing for safety reasons with kids and stuff. So they're finally coming out to do that. But I did manage to get half of my kitchen done. So this is what it previously looked like the beigey orangey colour. I managed to get the blue done. We've got a new fridge freezer as well, a bigger one. Kids are eating me out of house and home. So I've managed to get half of it done. I've also been busy, put quite a large chalkboard up in the kitchen for the kids. I'm going to use that to write like the daily jobs and if they've earned any points that day and stuff, just so that we can keep on top of rewards and such. So yeah, the next decorating job, I'll be doing this one before the bedroom, but I have to finish this second half. I want to get that done before the end of the school holidays, which falls next week. So I've got basically about 10 days to get that done in. Otherwise everything's going to get on top of me again. So I'll just take you outside. Welcome to the back garden now, guys. So quickly pan you around. This is the end of the garden. I've dedicated the wall bed for the kids to play with because they love digging, they love pretending to plant things, they love making dirt tracks for their cars. So instead of them doing it down where I've got all my veggies growing, I've let them have that space there. Keeps them busy, keeps them quiet, everybody's happy. Right, so at the moment I've got some potatoes growing, which I put in with the hope that they're going to be ready for Christmas. I think I put them in, I think it was back end of August, September time, so they should technically, if they manage to survive it, they should be ready by Christmas. We will be, once I've had a clear out, be putting them into the greenhouse, just to keep them that little bit warmer because it's getting rather cold on a morning. This was the cherry tree that I bought. Still got no foliage on it. I'm looking to put it into a bigger pot because I think that's probably have a massive part to do with it, because the roots, I don't have enough space. So I'll be sorting that out in the coming time. This is Andrew's sunflower, tallest out of the 4 that we got planted. Unfortunately, Jay's kept getting eaten by the snails and the slugs. Sophia's only grew to about half the height of Andrew's, but we have a second flowering one, which is my nephew Oscar's. So we're more than happy that we got 2 flowering sunflowers this year. But Andrew won the competition this time. Onwards and upwards for next year, we'll be doing the same again. This is my plum tree. The foliage has started to come out on this one. It's got some really lovely looking green leaves. As I said in the front garden video, I will be planting this one in the corner to replace the hydrangea. This is my celery. This is due to be pulled up. Some of it's dying back, but it is more than ready for eating. Be using it in my soups and things, stews, casseroles, that kind of stuff. It's one of those good things that's good at bulking them up. Got some spare plant pots from next door when they moved out. This is my apple tree. I do believe it's the Golden Delicious variety. Sorry, the plum was a Victoria and the cherry tree's a Stella. On note of the cherry tree, if anybody's got any advice on that, I would very much appreciate it. So that's my apple tree. Into next door's garden. Get a decent shot of it. The sweet corn that we had growing there has Barbara's kindly pulled it up for me because the cobs were only half grown, and I think the height of the plant in total didn't even hit about 3 foot high, so there wasn't absolutely no point in keeping that sweet corn because it just hadn't grown properly at all. These are the rhubarb plants that we have. I've told Barbara she can help herself. I think she's taken quite a lot off the main one, and then there's just the other one in the corner there. They've been fantastic plants this year though. We've had absolutely no problems, and it's just kept giving and giving and giving, and the fruit on it is absolutely gorgeous. So moving down the bedding, this is where I had the courgettes. Only managed to pull the plants out. I've not actually dug it over just yet. Taken them both out, and I've pulled the lettuce out as well, because the lettuce got eaten by the snails and things, so there's no point in keeping it. I'm going to be turning all this over and doing the same process as to what I've been doing down at the plot, which is putting the coffee grounds in and turning that in as well. I've pruned the strawberry baskets back, taken all the dead foliage off on each of them, ready for next year. Sorry about my shadow getting in the way. And I've got four baskets in total. This is the garlic, which will be ready probably in the next month. Pretty much all of the cloves that we planted have fired, so looking forward to seeing what we get off those. That's my my mint plant, which is going strong. I think it's going to need putting onto a bigger pot. Again, bay leaf, still going strong. I've got a singular strawberry on its own down there, that's been pruned back to new growth only as well. The chives, the coriander died off, so I've pulled that up and put it away, put it in bin. These are the parsnips, which I think there's probably more foliage on than what it looks like. I've had a little push around, and they don't know if you can see just there, seems to be going quite well, but I've no idea what the length of them is going to be like. And unfortunately, I did find out with the asparagus that you've got to leave it until the next year to get better growth on it, but I'm going to have to pull this out because the lovely neighbourhood cats have decided that they wanted to go and do their business in the bedding where the asparagus is, so it got absolutely ruined and squashed, so that'll have to come out. So that's that for the plants outside. Just spanning you around. Another mini project that I've got going on out here was with next door moving. They don't have the use for the Wendy house that they had, the playhouse, wooden playhouse. So it's now in my garden. They moved out about a week and a half ago. So yeah, this is what we've been working on outside. I've been painting the outside of it, getting a bit of help from my brothers, which I'm very, very grateful for. Unfortunately, the base unit for it is pretty much ruined with weathering. I have been told that this particular playhouse is about 12 years old, so it's not done too bad really. Needing to get some bits and pieces to cover up, because there's some slats of wood on the side. Excuse the coughing, guys. Like on this side you can see a bit better as well, that the wood's just completely worn, so I'm looking for quick fixes. I do have some old greenhouse which I was going to staple to create a waterproof shield into it, and I think my oldest brother Simon's going to get me some perspex from his workplace. So that's my little project outside. So I'll wrap it up by taking you in the greenhouse. Before I enter, I will say that it's not as good as it was earlier on in the year. During the summer holidays, things got a bit crazy, a bit manic. So things got a little bit on top of me. As you know, I'm the one who does quite a lot of the stuff with Phil being disabled. You know, I'm the hands-on person. Phil does more of the mental things. So all the stuff that we did have growing in here is just pretty much died off. We're gonna clean it all up over the winter, get it all organised, so that it's in a good working order, ready for next season, because we've got pretty much everything we need to start us off again. I do have a question. The butternut squash and the pumpkin that we brought back from our allotment, we're looking to ways to ripen them off. So if anybody has any advice, suggestions, etc. on how to ripen the squash, they would be very much appreciated. Please can you leave it in the comments box below. Yeah, because it would be interesting to see if I think the squash is pretty much the colour that it's supposed to be, but I don't know if the pumpkin's supposed to be green or whether it's supposed to turn orange, or it's all new to me still. So yeah, just spanning round. Pretty gutted. If I'd have taken better care of them, I'd have had so many more tomatoes and lettuces and stuff. I just need to draw a line underneath it and start again. The one thing that has been productive in here, however, is Phil's present that I got for Secret Santa last year, which was the 3 cacti. They seem to have grown really, really well and seem to continue to do so. So yeah, that's it inside the greenhouse. So I'll just span you around to me. I'm not very good at this, I do apologise. Hello everybody. Right, I'd like to finish off by doing some shout outs. I apologise for the camera work because I'm not very good at holding it with my left hand, and I don't have the tripod outside. So I do have a list. I do apologise because Phil's the one who sits down and watches a lot of the videos, and when something interesting or useful and all the rest of it comes on, or we get a mention, usually calls me over and I have a look as well. So yeah, I really do appreciate, and Phil does too, all the shout outs that everybody's been given, us the advice that everybody's been giving us. Yeah, we you know, we can't ask for much more. You know, we really do enjoy watching quite a lot of people's channels, and we are really wanting to get into this allotment side of things. We've been doing garden growing for the last couple of years, and this is the first time we've done an allotment. Parts of it have run away with us, and other parts of it we've had really good successful crops. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, not to be put off by it but to carry on. So I'll start off by saying apologies if I've forgotten your name on this, for giving a shout out, but you know, there is so many people that's done it for us. Definitely want to give the first set back to our fellow allotmenteers, so that's Diggadoolies. Would like to give a shout out to Diggadoolies, Purple Sweet Pea, which is Claire and her family, also to Bill Ulster at Bill Ulster Allotment Diary Love, Jim's Allotment, thank you very much again. Muddy Boots Nigel, absolutely loved the fairy dust. It was such a cool effect. Definitely made me smile on that one. A lady who is full of advice, full of kind comforting words all the time, Nora Hepburn, thank you for your shout out. And also for one for Terry King. We have put the links for each of these people's channels in the description below. We want to say thank you to all the new subscribers that we've had. There's been a heck of a lot of people that have joined up and flowing in since all these shout outs have been made. We are aware that it's going to take a while for us to get up there with all our you know, our subscribers and stuff, but to be honest, doing it for fun more than anything else. You know, passionate about it, and I don't want to let anything else spoil it really. So yeah, if anybody has any advice on anything that I've shown, any recommendations, can you leave it in the comments box below. And from myself and from Phil, on behalf of the Green Fingered Longleys, I want to wish you all happy growing if you're doing growing over the winter season. If not, we look forward to seeing what you've got planned for the new season coming next year. And in the meantime, we wanted to give a heads up to all those families out there, you know, whether you're able-bodied or not able-bodied, you know, if you've got a disability, if you've got young children, don't let it stop you. You know, get in there, get your hands dirty, enjoy it, because you know, it's really rewarding. So until the next video guys, hope you've enjoyed this one, and hopefully I'll get some frequent stuff put on there, but if not, you know where I am, you know what's keeping me busy, and yeah, look forward to catching with you all very soon. Bye for now.